Alright, hello everybody. So today we're back with the genset. I have successfully mounted the brand new, well, freshly cleaned carburetor. Might as well be called brand new. I've set the idle and mixture screws to be a little bit richer than they should be so that the set runs without having any lean issues. There is a brand new governor spring on here, and I adjusted the sensitivity inward a bit, which I'm starting to find that it doesn't hunt as much. I guess I don't know the proper adjustment for the sensitivity. I know they said something about how much the hertz drop for how much, you add something on there or determine the load. I haven't been able to kind of figure that out yet, but I will probably get to that later on. But for now, I kind of screwed it in a little further and I found more success with that. But today I have the heater army here. That is a 1500 watt. That's a 1400 watt actually right there. This is a 1500 watt. And that one back there is a 1500 watt and a 1600 watt hair dryer. So we got 1500, and with this one we have 3000, 4500, and then this thing right here would put us at about 6100. Now this genset here is 6.5 kilowatts. It should be able to handle all of these together, but so far I've done a preliminary test and it has tripped the breaker. But let's see what happens now. It does hunt at higher RPMs, or I don't know if it's higher RPMs, but a higher throttle being opened there. You can see the throttle, it'll open when I fire it up, or close, rather. But it opens further as I put more of a load on it, but as that happens, it becomes more unstable. But here we go. I'll just go ahead and let you guys see it for yourself, and let's take a look at it, shall we? So as you can see from that, it just tripped the breaker, and when it tripped the breaker, I had this heater set to 1250 watts plus 1400 watts plus that heater there, which is roughly 1500 watts, plus this hair dryer, which was 1600 watts. Now I just forgot everything I just said, so you can add that up in your head. I will do the same after this video is done. I'll rewatch it myself, and that's how much this thing died at. And I know that's not close to its limit, so I'm wondering, why did it trip? Is it maybe because it's an older genset and it's worn out a little bit and doesn't do as much as it should, which is fine if that's the case, because I bought a way bigger genset than this RV even needs to run. So I only need to pull about 5,000 watts. So if that's ever a problem, then that wouldn't be in my case, but I'm curious to know. You saw that it did become more unstable as I added more loads. I'm gonna try and see tomorrow if I screw in that sensitivity screw even more, will that work that out? And I'll also check and see if I'm doing that right, because I may be doing that wrong. It may not be supposed to be adjusted in that kind of way. But for now, that is the result of our work and testing on this unit. Also, I need to get a good screw. I need to find out what threads they are, because that screw doesn't fit all the way. And that I've learned that when that condenser vibrates, sometimes there's a point where it will vibrate and it won't make contact as a ground, and it will skip. It will cause the spark plugs to misfire, and you can hear that when that exhaust kind of pops, is whenever that thing is not secured. I need to get a screw that actually secures it, because you can look at it that it's just sitting here, it's loose. So that's the culprit when it comes to the popping noise. I've kind of done a little test on that. When I remove that thing, this thing pops practically every second, but as soon as I re-ground it, it doesn't pop at all. So it just needs a better screw on there. But I'll find the threads, I'll just keep testing them and figure it out. But that's it for now. That is 3 heaters and a hair dryer on today's test to see how well this thing operated under a full load. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate the help and tips. Have a good day, everybody.